Well, hello everyone, I am Fracture, and this is Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution. The concept behind this Let's Play is a little different than most, so please read the video notes. In this episode, we find ourselves in Highland Park. That guy over there is sort of a limited vendor. He'll sell you a few things through dialogue options.
Compromised. Manderley was supposed to have that morgue locked down, but somebody got to the corpse before we did.
Malik, get out of sight, now.
Why? What's going on?
They're here. The mercs who killed Megan and her team.
Fuck.
Okay, so there's some subtle foreshadowing in a cutscene. And this first part is pretty straightforward. We're just sneaking our way through what appears to be some kind of storage yard, trying to find our way to the door. Oh, and here I discover, of course, can't use my normal path of under the scaffold. I'm not strong enough to move that container. And I'm not strong enough to jump onto the second level either. So we'll just have to follow this guy. And I have to say, doing this without any upgrades is making this playthrough much more entertaining for me. A lot of my tried and true techniques don't apply anymore. So at this point, I'm not even sure if this guard ever leaves, and I'm just about getting ready to try something else, and he turns to go. Perfect. And I'm a little worried here he's going to come down my way, but he doesn't. So, up the stairs and through the door. And here we see a restless guard, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful. And again, just as I start to get impatient, he decides to finally come out of the room. I don't know if he's going to spot me when I try this, but the easiest way to find out. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, there's a couple of things you can do with these lasers, of course. You can hack them, which I can't do, I don't have a high enough hack level. You can knock out or kill a guard and drag his corpse to near the lasers, and his proximity will turn them off. Or you could cloak. None of that's going to work for me, so I just have to not use that path. So I decide to go straight for the elevator. And it's complete dumb luck I didn't get spotted by that sniper that I forgot was on the balcony. My first run at the elevator failed. I got caught by the camera and the sniper at the same time, so I tried to go this way. Again, I almost get nailed by the sniper, and just pure dumb luck, he doesn't spot me. And as far as I could tell, you're perfectly safe here. The sniper, the camera, and those guys walking around up top, they can't see you down here. I don't know where the other end of that vent is, but clearly that's the preferred method of getting down here rather than a frontal assault.
Adam, talk to me.
This factory, where the hacker's signal originated, it's got FEMA signs all over it. I think it's some kind of internment camp.
FEMA? That's impossible. Half of our contracts are government issued.
Ah, the plot thickens. So I don't remember how I got through this level the first couple of times I've done it. So after a little bit of poking around, I've decided I'm just going to go to the left here and deal with whatever presents itself. This box is a little finicky to get out of there. It's also easy to drop it on the ramp. But I found with those guys still chatting in the corner, they don't really notice the noise. Whoops, I really should pay closer attention to my radar. That's kind of unforgivable. I should have known about that guy. Now I notice the robot isn't on my radar, so I take an educated guesstimate that he's still walking in the opposite direction, and it pays off. not quite so much dumb luck that time. I did have a pretty good idea of where it was. Alright, so let's fade past this conversation. Now, I think the other times that I've been through here, I was up top at this point because I think I recognize that glass enclosure at the top of the ladder there. I'm just guessing this guard will conveniently stop short of my cover, as they tend to do, and sure enough, nothing coming up behind me. Now, I'm almost just trying out this guy's path and see what he's doing. I was expecting to have to reload this a few times, because I really don't know if he turns around or whatnot. And I decide to follow very close. And this is the point where I expect to be seen. And going by his expression and his gaze, I really should have been seen. He's looking right there, but no. Cut out me checking my map and planning my next move. Of course, there's some stuff to loot and stuff to hack in the room on the left, but I skip it. And feeling vulnerable, I usually take the route across the top of this room, but when in doubt, hit the vents. We have 2 cameras and a guard to worry about here, but my timing was good through the vents. I really only have to pay attention to the cameras if I hurry. That guard will turn to look away from me, and if I'm quick and the camera will help, I can take a run for it. Let's hope he doesn't see me, and he turns just as I go around the corner, and I pull it off. Still, adrenaline's running. Just kind of hide over here, take a breather. Now through this door I hit my first real bind for not having upgraded and not collecting all the stuff. To get through a room down the hall here, I would need to have a door key code. And if I have that, I can actually bluff the guys that are guarding the door and say, hey, I'm just going to go get my stuff. But without it, I can't bluff them. And if I try to hack the keypad, of course they alarm on it. So, the only way I could think to get past it is, yep, deliberately set off an alarm, run and hide, and here they come. So now if I'm quick, again, yes, they're alarmed, and they know something's happening, but they have no idea what. And this hack is very intense, because they don't take much time in the hallway to figure out there's nothing going on. So right about now they're probably giving up and heading back into this room. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Trying to click really quick here, get through the door, around the corner and duck, and oh jeez. Now I accidentally stood up here like a dumbass, but okay, so let's cut past that idiocy. And, okay, hide. So they clearly know something's going down, but they're none the wiser as to what.
I don't like this one bit. Eyes open!
So I suppose some people might not agree, but I think that was a pretty fantastic solution to the problem. Otherwise, I'm pretty stuck. There might be another way through this level, but I was kind of committed to this path and didn't want to go hunting for a new way through the building. So much like using the dart gun to get the guard's attention, we used an alarm using the resources available to us. Okay, a quick check of the map and I realized how close to the boss battle I am. So that makes me happy. I hadn't realized I'd progressed that far through the level. I still don't know if there's other people I have to look out for, so I'm being careful and stealthy at this point. From this point onward, though, you can just run. There's nobody else, so
Jensen,
straight to the boss battle.
That frequency we tracked just got a burst of activity. I think these guys might be pulling out.
Yeah.
Opinions vary greatly on these boss battles, and as I said earlier in this playthrough, I really hate them. I just wish they weren't in the game, and I found a way to almost make that the case in this first boss battle.
I'll find him.
I was frustrated on my first playthrough. I couldn't seem to kill him. Now I've been through a couple of times and I have killed this guy legitimately. But in this playthrough, I'm going to show you something I found on YouTube. I tried to get the guy's name off YouTube so I could mention it, but this cheat has since been posted so many times I don't know who posted it first and where I saw it. Basically, you're gaming the AI, and there is one room in this final boss arena that you can just sit in there and shoot him around the corner of a door, and he can't shoot back, and his grenades don't hit you. So it becomes trivial, and it just lets you move on with the game, which is perfect for me. I love it, and I got no qualms about doing it this way. Anyway, so here we are, and let's take a look. If I just moved slightly to the left, I wouldn't have got hit here.
Come on out, greenhorn.
So, I thank you for watching, and I thank you for listening. I encourage you to leave comments, suggestions, or infantile abuse. I promise I read it all. And if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel or give me the thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, folks. Cheers.